Good day, this is Madeline Ibarzabal, and I am going to report about the Chapter 3, Lesson 1, Seating Plans and Classroom Layouts. It is tough to teach a lesson in a multi-grade setting. With a diverse variety of ages, abilities, maturity, and interest, it's critical that your classroom is well structured and organized. Everyone needs to be informed where to look for items and how to keep them. A multi-grade classroom may not appear like a regular classroom. Instead of rows of desks facing the chalkboard, you may have desks arranged in small clusters, a central location in a room, or perhaps some clearly delineated areas. Groups can sit on the floor and work around the room. Individual and group workstations or learning centers. The ideal classroom is a positive place where a student can come to work towards specific goals set before them in the class objectives. The teacher is to be positive, organized, outgoing, confident, and compassionate. The instructor often sets the tone for the entire classroom. In order to be effective multi-grade teachers, they must utilize a very good planning and developing teaching and learning strategies specially targeted for their classrooms. Above all, they must be dedicated and willing to work hard to overcome the problems and peculiarities of multi-grade education. Multi-grade teachers should be flexible and equipped with knowledge of using various strategies. Multi-grade teachers should be flexible to make the curriculum fitted to the multi-grade classes. Now let's identify if the following statements is true or false. First, a multi-grade classroom has to be reorganized according to the activities or lessons that will be conducted. True. Second, a multi-grade class arrangement is permanent. It does not change throughout the year. That's false. The timeout area allows the teacher to take a break from the classroom. That's false. The class shop can help students to develop social, language, and mathematical skills. True. The chalkboards and cupboards can be in any height in a multi-grade classroom. That's false. Now this is the seating arrangement for storytelling. This is the horseshoe or U-shape. This model supports both student-to-student interaction and teacher-to-student interaction. This class interacts in a large group format, though teachers have ample opportunity to work with students one-on-one. Courses that emphasize discussions and presentations typically function well with this configuration. Teachers typically place their desk at the front of the classroom. While being in the front of the class affords the teacher a good view of the students' faces, there are advantages of placing the teacher's desk at the back. Recognize opportunities for active learning outside the classroom. Motivate students by deepening their mastery of the coursework. Develop practical plans for staying connected outside of the classroom. Turn that outside classroom into a lively, hybrid blended teaching environment. So this is the classroom plan for Mrs. Mario's multi-grade classroom. We can see there are tables for clustering the students in different grade levels. We also have a chalkboard in the front, a teacher's desk at the back. There is also a reading corner, a student works corners, and a corner for other supplies for the classroom. Physical environment can be related to both student achievement and student behavior. A well-maintained and safe physical environment of high quality fosters positive attitude and motivations related to students' ability to learn, academic achievement, and pro-social behavior. The physical environment impacts how children learn and behave. The way a room is set up, how welcoming a space feels, and the ease of movement from one space to another can either enhance learner or have an advanced impact on learning. The areas that should be in each multi-grade classroom includes the following: student desk or tables, learning center and reading corner, dress-up corner or home corner, teacher's area including desks and cupboards, class shops, and display area and chalkboard. The teacher needs to be close to the youngest learner because they need help more than the other older learners. Youngest learners also needs more support from the teacher. Timeout or timeout from reinforcement involves placing a student in less reinforcing or rewarding environment where the student engages in inappropriate behavior. Timeout may also involve removing a reinforcing stimulus from the student rather than removing student from a situation, task, or environment. In lower classes, the class shop is valuable for children's social language and mathematical development. The children play the roles of shopkeeper and customer. Empty tins and packets can fill the shelves, and coins and banknotes can be made from cardboard and paper. The Language Arts Center would focus on the development of language skills which are fundamental to all learning. The center would contain books, magazines, stories, compositions written by learners. So that would be all. Thank you for listening.